Hey, honey?
Yeah, what's up?
Hey everybody, welcome to the Geeky Grind, a YouTube show where I talk about what I've been working on in the painting hobby of miniature wargaming, as well as my thoughts of what's going down in the hobby. I know I covered all of the armies that I currently own indexes, and we're just in the beginning of 10th edition, and I know I probably should be talking about the balanced data slate that came out. Basically, Knights got hit. I think I got to drop an armiger out of the list, so I'm going to be running 6 armigers. And 6 armigers? Is it true? Is it 6? Hold on, let me check. I'll check my notes later. But yeah, the big boy Knights all went up like 50, 60 points apiece, except for the one that I don't run. So gonna have to scrap an armiger out of the lists, shave off some points, and be able to drop in some toys. But I think it's still good. We're still tanky. I called it at the beginning of this beginning of the spoiler season that Knights was going to be an S tier army, and because of that toughness, and I think they're going to continue to be an S tier army. At least until we get out of this index Warhammer phase that we're in and we get back to some points for war gear and stuff like that. Like, it needs to get balanced, because just having straight up take whatever you want, slap the best knight on the table and call it good, we're in a really interesting place with that stuff. But what I really want to talk about today, especially seeing how I've been putting together my Leviathan box set, is the whole fact of the matter is we have I gotta actually go to the Warhammer community website. I gotta bring some stuff up for you, because they're talking about the starter boxes have changed. And they've shown us that the 9th edition Space Marines versus Necrons. I'm glad that I got my copy of the Elite edition that I was wanting to get, so I could get some more of these nice boys, nice little Primaris bikers. Hey, Catsby. So I got my Primaris bikers, I got my Captain of Storm Shield out of that box. I got some more Necrons for the box of shame. Whew, that thing is almost full, and we've got probably about another July, August, September, October, November, December. We got 6 more months worth of Imperium Magazine issues to show up. Catsby's going to annoy us this entire episode because he's looking at my screen and it says that it is 12 minutes of 6 on the East Coast. We don't feed him until 6 o'clock p.m. Central Time, so he's going nuts wanting to get some din din. I apologize. My cat is driving your cat crazy. But he's a good boy. We tend to just ignore him a little bit. He'll tire himself out, but alright, new starter sets. Alright. Oh, wrong one. Alright, so the new starter sets are here. We've got an introductory set, we got a starter set, and we got an ultimate starter set. So what does that mean? That means that the introductory set is a squad of the Flamer dudes. Yeah, contains 5 Infernus Marines, 10 Termagants, a Ripper Swarm, because those things are attached to the same sprue. And then you get 5 paints. It looks like you get Krag Blue, you get Nagaroth Knight, you get the Retributor Gold, you get Wraithbone, and some black. You get a black paint, a white paint, a purple paint, a gold paint, and a blue paint, which is enough to get you, 3 coats, three paints, and then work on the bases, and it's considered to be battle ready. You also get the starter brush, which is pretty good. I actually have a few of those floating around. They're decent for putting on base coats. You get their clippers. Do not buy those clippers. Those clippers are horrible. They're not horrible. I have 3 different sets of clippers. I got a really good orange handled pair that I picked up off Amazon. I got a pair of these, and then I got a pair that came in a little Gundam building kit. I reviewed that a while back on this channel. Good nippers, you want to get yourself a really good set of nippers to be able to nip out those things off the sprue. They'll go dull fast. Get yourself something good, and yeah, invest in your products, in your hobby dollars. You want to get the good toys. You get one of the big old 12-inch plastic whippy rulers. Good little slap ruler. You get one of those. You get 6 of their white dice. It's an introductory set. It's enough to get you like 2 units on the tabletop with a little bit of paint and some dice and a ruler and a battle mat and a little handbook. Just be able to play some demo test games. Then you get the starter set, which will snap back over here. Starter set, you get the data cards for the units in the box. You get the handbook. You get 2 rulers. You actually get more dice. You get 10 dice this time. You get the Tyranid Prime, the Psychophage. Yeah, 10 die. Has 2 range rulers, cardboard gaming mat, and 36 plastic push-fit ministers. The Captain Terminator armor, 5 Terminators, 5 Infernus Marines, Winged Tyranid Prime, 3 Von Ryans, Leapers, Psychophaged, 20 Termagants, and 2 Ripper Swarms. Which, that is not the full kill. That's not the full combat patrols for the 2 armies. In order to get those, you're going to have to buy the ultimate starter set, which includes like half, not even a half, like a third of the Warzone Necromunda set. You get 1 hab bunker, bunch of walls. Yeah, 8 pieces of the stockade. You get everything in the starter set, plus the Librarian and Terminator armor, the 5 barbed gaunts to actually give you the 2 full combat patrols. That to me that's cool. I mean, your starter set, you get a little bit of terrain and enough to clutter up the battlefield, and you get 2 combat patrols. Now, here's the interesting thing. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to buy these. Because I might, just to get some more. Okay, I might actually buy. I'm not going to buy the Ultimate. I mean, I did not buy the Command Edition starter set for 9th edition. But because I have this, I have the full Nachman terrain set, and I only really need out of this, like, basically probably the Von Ryans, Leapers, the Barbed Gaunts. I want to get 2 more squads each, have double squad to each of those. Terminators sound great. Then the characters, I don't really need all of them. Now, having another squad of five Infernus Marines is cool and all, but I don't think I need it. And here's the interesting thing. I think looking at these, I might not get the Imperium Magazine, because here's the thing with the Imperium Magazine. Most of the contents of that magazine were basically you got all 3 starter sets and the paint set of 9th edition for Imperium Magazine. So you ended up getting like 3. You end up getting 3 squad. No, you didn't actually get that. You got the recruit edition plus the command edition and the paint set. And if they do that this way again, you're probably going to get the paint set and the ultimate collection. So you'll end up getting 10 Infernus Marines, you'll get 5 Terminators, you'll get both characters, you'll get an extra set of gaunts and an extra set of rippers. So you'll end up with like 30 gaunts, 3 rippers, and then all the rest of the stuff that's basically the combat patrols. And I'm looking at this and I'm wondering, what else would they give you for the Imperium Magazine? And I'm pretty sure we'll get like some of the new kits that are coming out, like especially because Necrons, like every new kit that Necron got for 9th edition was in the Imperium Magazine, pretty much. And we got a few of the new Space Marines 9th edition stuff, so I'm really just wondering, like, is this magazine going to be worth it to buy? And looking right off the bat, I got so many Space Marines that I don't think I need anymore. Like, I'm going to show you the work in progress, but I've got 36, 38, plus 6, I got 42 Space Marines I have painted in the past week, all on my desk. Well, the past 2 weeks. But that's a lot of Space Marines. And I've got tons of nids. And yeah, the Imperium Magazine is great, but I bought the Necrons versus Space Marines version, and I'm just like, what do I do? Like, what do I need? Like, I'm looking at my collection nowadays, and I'm like, I think it's time to, like, stop. So, it's kind of an announcement. I'm pretty sure I'm not going to get the next version of Imperium when it's Space Marines versus Nids. Probably not going to be buying any minis for a while, because like I said, I got a whole, like, 2,500 points worth of Necrons unbuilt in a box waiting to be assembled. Huge pile of shame. I've got all this stuff on my painting table to keep me busy, and at least when I bought the Imperium Magazine, I got enough terrain. Like, I bought a couple of duplicates of a few issues, and I was able to get enough terrain. But I've got a tote full of terrain, and my feet are resting on it right now as we talk. And the Nagman terrain isn't really like the best terrain to do. I mean, if they put the expansion stuff in it, and I can get 2 sets, because looking through the core rulebook, which is around here somewhere, I think it's actually in my gaming backpack over there, or it's on the shelf. I don't know. I need to clean the office. But maybe 2 sets of the Ackman terrain, so I can have the stock in the magazine not in the magazine, in the core rulebook terrain set would be cool, but yeah, no, I got hobby fatigue. I'm really just burned out on spending cash on minis, and it's really sucking because yesterday there was a tournament at Gamers Paradise over in Baton Rouge, and I had to work, so I'm not getting to play, and minis are just piling up, and yeah, no, it's just burned out. But it's the thing you do when you're doing the grind. When you're doing the grind, you got to keep going through, got to keep working, got to keep painting, got to get stuff done. Because if you don't, then you end up with an even bigger pile of shame. And it is my goal to, at some point, have 0 unpainted models in this office. And I'm hoping we're going to get there by January. So enjoy the ride, enjoy the grind. Hope you're all out there getting to be able to play tons of games of 10th edition while I'm stuck at work. So I'm going to wrap this up. I'm done bitching, done complaining. I'm going to just sit here, paint my models, enjoy my air conditioning, and feed this whiny boy once 6 o'clock rolls around. So peace. Thanks for staying tuned. Yeah, wait. Before we wrap it up, let's cut over to the painting table and show you everything all the stuff that's in progress. All right, and here it is, the work in progress painting table. So I actually picked up a few hobby supplies. I want to talk about a bunch of them next week, but I will point out the ones there. Well, actually, there's 2 of them, so they're on the table right now. I picked up a couple of yardsticks in order to actually batch prime the NIDs, because there's a ton of models in the Leviathan box set, and I didn't want to have to pick it up, hold it, put it back down, pick it up, hold it, put it back down. So I just got the yardstick and I museum waxed these boys all down, got out the rattle cans, and just started spraying. As you can see, the Imperial Fist have got a huge mess of reinforcements, as well as some new characters. The Malifaux minis are still unpainted, and I just started up on 3 of the characters in the Leviathan box set for the NIDs. The Psychophage, the Screamer Killer, and the Tyranid Prime in the back. Still got all 5 Terminators, the Dreadnought, and 5 Assault Intercessors from the 9th edition starter left to finish. And I've got the metallics done on the 3 Sisters of Battle. I got their silver undercoat that I do the red Flesh Tearers contrast over to get that nice shiny red metal on my sisters. But yeah, no, I've got to get this stuff done. I also did some test paint minis, the little King Kate babies. I painted them with Wraithbone, and then I went over with my different shades and contrasts that I've got to do in flesh tones. I'm liking how it's coming out. I got the painting recipes written on the base just so I can kind of like take a glance and be like, okay, I want this kind of flesh tone for this character. This is how I do it. Gonna be saving a few more of these King Kate babies so I can do more of these and have them sitting on a shelf ready to reference paint. I got a bunch of different painting reference stuff that I want to do. Just really up my painting game, because I really do want to get back to doing some painting tutorial videos. But first, I've got to figure out my techniques and really just kind of like review my painting style and everything. And yeah, that's basically everything I've been working on, everything I got left to work on. Again, the box of shame is up there full of Necrons, waiting for the day that they will be unleashed upon the galaxy. They are sleeping in their tomb world. But alright, for real this time. Peace.
Hey everybody, thanks for staying till the end of the episode. Remember to like, share, subscribe, follow us on Facebook at Board Barista Productions. And if you want to support us, Patreon link at the bottom.